Welcome to the next game that we're going to be playing on this channel. It is Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is the direct sequel to Fallout 1, and it is one of my favorite games of all time. I've played over 100 hours of this game. I've torn it apart. The content that it has to offer, all of the lore, and it's great. I love this game. And yeah, so we're going to hop right into it. First, we're going to watch through these little intro videos. I have it muted because it's playing a real song, but I'll just kind of talk over it and go over what we're seeing here. So we got some nice cel-shaded animation. It's pretty revolutionary for the time. This was around the same time that games like Jet Set Radio and stuff like that were coming out. Games where they started to use that kind of cel shading. And yeah, this is our first mention of the Garden of Eden creation kit. In the last game, what we were trying to do was get a water chip to save our vault. However, as we're learning now, there's another item that's provided in most, if not all, vaults called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. The point of this item is to help the residents of the vault transition into the current state of the world and rebuild. And it's not clear what's in it yet, so I'm not going to spoil anything. But we're trying to find that in this game. And right now it looks like we're in front of a vault. We're not sure which vault it is, but we might find out later. These guys are new. They are not friendly.
War never changes. The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around. The details are trivial and pointless. The reasons, as always, purely human ones. The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years. Few survived the devastation. Some had been fortunate enough to reach safety, taking shelter in great underground vaults. When the great darkness passed, these vaults opened, and their inhabitants emerged to begin their lives again. One of the northern tribes claims they are descended from one such vault. They hold that their founder and ancestor, one known as the Vault Dweller, once saved the world from a great evil. According to their legend, this evil arose in the far south. It corrupted all it touched, twisting men inside, turning them into beasts. Only through the bravery of this Vault Dweller was the evil destroyed. But in so doing, he lost many of his friends and suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save the world. When at last he returned to the home he had fought so hard to protect, he was cast out, exiled. In confronting that which they feared, he had become something else in their eyes, and no longer their champion. Forsaken by his people, he strode into the wasteland. He traveled far to the north, until he came to the Great Canyons. There he founded a small village, Arroyo, where he lived out the rest of his years. And so for a generation since its founding, Arroyo has lived in peace, its canyons sheltering it from the outside world. It is home. Your home. But the scars left by the war have not yet healed, and the Earth has not forgotten.
Okay, so let's get started and create our character. So we have three presets that we can choose from. We have Narg, who looks strong, pretty solid all around. Exceptional physique, made him one of the best hunters. Become quite adept at crushing, slicing, and dicing. Okay. Mingen. Very agile. Everything else is average. Whisper soft tread. Oh, so he's supposed to be like a sneaky one. However, the tents of nearby tribes provide a little challenge. Okay. And Chitsa. Always been able to convince others in the course of her journeys, deal with perils, traveling the wastes. And she's more of like a socialite and very intelligent. Okay. Well, you know we're not going to do any of these. We're going to create our own. And skilled and gifted are definitely going to be necessary. So skilled lets us get an additional 5 points per level. The trade-off is that we don't get as many extra abilities. And then gifted, we get +1 to everything in our special, but we lose 10% on all of our skills, and we receive 5 less skill points every level. So skilled basically balances out gifted a little bit, but we still start with a deficit in our actual skills. So I've been thinking about it a lot, and I decided that we're still going to do the dumb luck playthrough, but I'm not going to do dumb as rocks. I'm going to do poor intelligence and see what that gets us. The reason is because I feel like we're going to miss out on a lot of stuff if we can't talk to anybody. There's a lot of lore in this game, and especially with one of the patches I installed, which I'm going to put right over here. It's the Fallout 2 Restoration patch. It adds a lot of content that was cut from the game upon, I don't know if it was upon release or re-release or what, but it took a lot out of the game. And it would be nice to have all of that stuff. It really builds on the world. So lastly, so we can't change our race. You're the generic default dude. You come from a long line of generic default dudes. Okay. But we can change our style. You look like some kind of generic default dude. Everything about your appearance is generic and default. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay. What else do we got? Long-haired dude. And bald-head dude. Let's do long-haired dude. I feel like that coincides with my personality a little bit more. And let's tag science and repair. Even though our character is going to lack the intelligence to hold a conversation, we don't want to be locked out of any computers or anything again. So, oh yeah, and this game focuses a lot more on content that you can see in computers. So we want to make sure that we have access to those things. And yeah, okay. So with that, oh, right, the most important thing. We're not Narg. We are supposedly one of the descendants of the Vault Dweller. So let's name our character Mison, son of Miso. Alright. By the way, this game takes place 80 years after the initial one. The initial one was 2261, I believe? No, 2161. And this one takes place in 2241. So quite a while, probably 2 generations removed, but son of Miso, whatever.
Come in, Chosen One. There are things you must know. The village is dying. The signs are everywhere. Withering crops. Dying Brahmin.
Oh my god.
There is hope, however. A slim hope that few know of. The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland. This will be your quest, if you prove yourself worthy. For that proof, you must first journey to the Temple of Trials. If you survive, come back to me. We will talk more. Our life is in your hands, Chosen One. Prove yourself. Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
Understood. So that's our mission. First, we have to pass this trial in order to determine if we are even capable of achieving this. Who's this? Clint. Good day to you, Mison. You have not yet completed the trial of the Elder and may not pass. Mison, you go to temple. No, you go temple. You take test. You not come back here until take test. Obey Elder. Go. Me go. No, Mison. Okay, so here's a temple. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know, this looks kind of weird. Whatever. We don't have any armor, but we have a spear. Alright, let's see what's in here. Wow, already, all new stuff. So, we got these new enemies. Giant ant. By the way, the UI is redesigned a little bit in this game, so it's a lot easier to see on a big screen. And at a higher resolution. That's really nice. So yeah, anyways. New enemies. New terrain and stuff. New weapon. All new stuff right off the bat. That's pretty cool. They spared no expense getting right into it. They're like, Fallout 1? Yeah, we made that. However, we also made Fallout 2. Like, we didn't just copy and paste Fallout 1, we made Fallout 2. So that already is very refreshing. The combat is more or less the same as the previous game. Weapons have a little bit more added functionality though. So like right now I'm just attacking, but there's also an option we can do if we get any extra spears where we can throw it. And that'll help us to add some range to our melee. That's pretty cool. There's also a thing we'll discover later on with melee attacks where as you improve your melee attack skill... Oh no, sorry, you're unarmed. Your unarmed attack skill. As you improve it, you are able to attack in different ways. So like your punch, and then you also get the option to kick. And then you can do haymakers, roundhouse kicks, snap kicks. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I don't remember if that was in the original game, but I really firmly believe that the restoration patch is absolutely necessary. So if YouTube allows me to include links on my videos now, I will add a link for the download for that, because like I said, this game is great, and I really believe that that patch is necessary to enjoy this even more. The game by itself is really good, but the patch includes a lot of stuff that otherwise, I don't know how copyrights work and everything, but I'm sure that a lot of that stuff was removed because of companies like the Big D. I don't even want to say their name because everybody knows who they are. They just love making money off of copyrights. And I mean, you know, it is their right as a company of creative works to profit from their own creativity. I just really hate the way that they block out other people from being able to do anything with it. Back in the day, I mean, everybody knows Star Wars, right? And back in the day, Star Wars was very creatively open. And I'm not sure, because I hear a lot of things about George Lucas and copyrights, so I'm not sure in the end how it was actually handled. Maybe I'll do some research on that. But from my dad's experience, there was no shortage of Star Wars type content that was coming out. And a big reason for that was... Oh, we got traps in this room. You see a raised plate. Okay, well, we can take care of these pretty easy. Our trap skill is 36%. But anyways, so as my dad was growing up, there was no shortage of Star Wars content. And that is because, to my understanding, the handling of copyrights on the Star Wars franchise was a little bit looser back then. So people were coming out with content left and right. Nowadays we'd call it fan fiction. But back then people were publishing books and selling them. And George Lucas would come around and he would be like, yeah, that's canon. Yeah, that's not canon. Yeah, that's not what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. You know, just kind of left and right. This author is right about this. Maybe they were wrong about that. But there were a lot of gaps in the story that were being filled by regular people. And I mean, people still do that, but when they write about a big franchise like Star Wars, they have to pay for the license to publish that kind of material if they want to make money off of it. And then if somebody ever does a project that's too big, and we see that happening with some Fallout games nowadays too, then they get a big fat cease and desist from the original publisher, and they get kind of thrown around by that. That happened a couple of times with modders trying to improve Fallout. Can't remember if it was 3, 4, or New Vegas. But I remember there was a pretty big DLC-sized work that happened. And I can't remember if they were planning to make money off of it, or if they were just gonna release it for the general public. The ant triggered a trap. But anyways, they released it. Oh no, it wasn't Fallout. I'm sorry, it was Pokemon. And actually, I was really looking forward to this release too. So basically, small group of people decided, hey, we're gonna expand on Pokemon a little bit. They made a game called Pokemon Uranium, and it was basically built in the Emerald version engine. And it was like Pokemon, but basically all of the Pokemon that we know and love were the result of radiation in the environment. And they built this whole world, and they even had a system where they could update it at will through the internet, which was really like revolutionary for a small indie studio at that time. I think it happened in like 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. But yeah, so they released this game, and I played it for like 10 minutes or something, and I was like, man, this game is great. I'm gonna come back to it later, because I don't have time to play it right now. And then I came back to it, and there was an update, and I was like, oh, sweet. You know, they're working on it really hard. And then the update came with a readme note, and the readme note was like, something like, we're sorry, we got a cease and desist from Game Freak, and we need to cancel this project. And I was like, what? They can do that? It's kind of messed up. These guys put so much work and passion into the project, and just to get thrown around by a studio. And the people who suffer for it are them, obviously, because they put so much time and work into creating something amazing like that. But the fans suffer a little bit too, because everybody wants to see, like, what original ideas can come out of it. And then it also discourages fans from being more involved with whatever franchise, because being involved like that is punished. It's not really fair to the fans or to the small studios that bring about these projects. But anyways, Fallout 2 was no small project, and they probably had to remove some of the content that they have, or that they had in the original game, in order to release it today. And basically, the restoration patch fixes that. It puts back all of the content that was probably removed for that reason, and lets you enjoy the game in the original way that it was meant to be enjoyed. Plus, it adds some extra little features in there for modern setups. So like, there's definitely a resolution patch happening right now, which is why we're able to see everything so clearly. Makes my life a lot easier too. Fallout 1, I had to do so much cropping and resizing and zooming, and oh my god, it was a mess. Very frustrating to edit. Fun to play, but frustrating to edit. And I'm sure there's a patch for that out there too. I just didn't set it up the way that I needed to. Okay, well anyways, we got a new item. Chunk of Cordex, military brand of plastic explosives, highly stable, very destructive. Includes a timer. Weighs 4 pounds. Pretty heavy. Cool thing when you use it from your hotbar like that, it just drops it automatically. You don't have to navigate through the inventory menu, which is good for us. Whoa, there was a trap in here apparently. Alright. We're almost through this temple. Oh yeah, we leveled up. Oh man, that's so much nicer to see. We start off with getting 11 skill points per level. That is so much nicer than 4. 4 barely let us do anything. It would be nice to up our chances with getting hits with melee weapons for now. Then we'll put a couple skill points into small guns, because later, just like in the first game, small guns are going to carry us. Let's see. Before our chance was 30%? 47. Nice. I think it was 38%. Now it's 47. 42. Oh well. Still got a lot of misses happening, but whatever. And we're poisoned, which is Not ideal. And now, probably wondering, how do they model these hit statistics? Because, I mean, 42%, so that's at least 1 every 3 times we should be hitting. And sometimes we miss quite a lot. Sometimes we're going to miss 5 times in a row, 6 times in a row. And the reason for that number that they get there, is probably because they are modeling the percentage based on 100 hits, or maybe even 1,000. So, out of 1,000 times, there's a chance that we could even miss 10 times in a row. It's a very low chance, but that's statistics. Everything is modeled on a chance, not on exact proven numbers. It's just as the population, you know, the size of the sample approaches infinity, it should be about 41 in 100 or so. For that one, 41%. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay. Well, I think we got a little boss fight coming up, so let's save. As you can see, I already tried to do this, and I have a bunch of other saves. I played this game a lot. I had to overwrite one of my saves to bring Mison into the world, and it hurt, but that's life. Some things you just have to let go. Greetings, Mison. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? You got questions? Okay, we fight. No, me get ready first. You got questions. What would you like to know? Why we fight? We fight unarmed. Fight to death. Why we fight? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trail to walk, Mison. You will be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will come a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human, look him in the eyes, and know that you may have to kill him. Okay. It's pretty real. We fight to death? No, my friend, you need only defeat me. When the time comes, we will end the battle. We understand. Okay. Okay, we fight now. Very well. Shall we begin? Me ready. Excellent. Your equipment will be kept in the trunk outside the room. You can get it after the fight. Let the fight begin. Good luck to you, Mison. Yes. Waste your AP running over to me. Alright, so in unarmed combat, we got these options. We got strong kick and we got punch. We're just gonna punch. It's gonna take a little less AP. Actually, we can throw a kick in there too. Why not? Whoa! Hit for 6 hit points? Not bad. We'll just keep on doing that. Kick, punch, punch. Your eyes are clouded with hatred. I guess he's just gonna taunt us whenever we miss. Suddenly I feel warm and sleepy. 8 hit points. Whoa! You have defeated me. You are worthy, Chosen One. Okay. Wow. That was pretty easy. I guess the meta is to don't forget that you can kick. Alright. And with that, let's continue on into the final room. That look familiar to anybody? Apparently, the Vault Dweller was here. I guess he really is our ancestor. I don't know how somebody so dumb could set up an entire society, but, you know, whatever. Look at us. We are styling now. Hey, and Vault 13 on the back. Guess it was our boy. Our dumb boy Miso. It feels weird talking about Miso as a boy because my dog is a girl. But whatever. Whoa. 10 and 9. These are some hits. Yo, we're doing a lot of damage to these. Oh, but our chance went down suddenly. 38%, why? Well, doesn't matter. It's gone. And now we'll take out this one. Why not? Alright, we did it. Kind of a long battle, but we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You have rid the garden of all the plants of Dark Soul. You gain 100 experience points. Alright, let's talk to our bro over here. You see your young cousin, Nagor. You don't see his dog Smoke anywhere. I'm busy, dumb one. Go play somewhere else. I go. Looks like we can't do what we were doing before, where we typed in a keyword. But we can still barter with anybody, as long as they have stuff to offer. Okay, well, maybe we can find his dog. Oh gods, may the spirit of the founder guide you. If you're the chosen one, we're gonna need it. Oh man, alright. Good. I was afraid that lowering our intelligence that far wouldn't allow us, or I mean would make our speaking skills good enough that we wouldn't get the same reaction from people, but it looks like it's the perfect balance. We can still somewhat make conversation. Oh gods, yeah, okay. Same same idea. You see Morlis, one of your aunts, the one who never liked you. Oh, great. Why don't you bother me, or why do you bother me, nephew? Can't you see I'm busy? Okay, well. Now, I played through this before, and you can get some money from her tent, but... Whoa, the well really needs fixing. Okay. You can get some money from her tent, but if you take it, it's considered stealing, so we're not going to do that. You see your nephew Furious crying about something as usual. You repair the well. Hey, thanks for fixing the well. Alright. No problem, bro. Alright, let's see here.
I am proud of you, Chosen. You have overcome much. Now, you must go find Vault 13. Vault 13. Bring the Gek home. Gek. Here is a shiny bottle. Vic gave us this. Vic. He is a trader in Klamath. Klamath. Go to Vic, find Vault 13, find Gek, come home. Do your best, child. Find Vic in Klamath. We are counting on you.
Okay. Alright, thanks. Thanks, Elder. Chest is locked. I'm gonna save. Because I think that taking from this chest is going to be considered stealing, so I don't want to make my reputation bad, but I do want to see what's inside here. Pick the lock. Oh yeah, no, we don't need that stuff, it's fine. But we got some experience out of it, that's good. And this guy. Oh.
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body.
Okay, buddy. I guess, yep, he gave us more healing powder. Very powerful healing magic, though it will bring the feeling of sleep to your head. Okay.
Ah,
That
chosen.
really is.
My garden is well. How is yours?
Two of the same option or one
Such
different
is
one?
life. To create a third, you will need both Xander root and Brock flower for the healing powder. Ah,
Oh, he healed us. Okay, cool. I was like, what? What's going on? Alright, and then we got this area to the north over here. That's the temple. I guess if we forgot anything in there, we could go find it. And this area to the west over here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Another new enemy. The gecko. It doesn't particularly mind that we're around here. So maybe we can just run around and they won't do anything to us. I'm not sure if that's because they're just passive or because they don't have high perception at all. But I'm pretty sure if we tried to talk to it... Oh, okay, no. It's just if you hang around too long, I guess. They get upset. Oh man, we have such a low chance of hitting them. Oh my god, why? Can I increase the chance by... No, not really. It's like a 1 in 4 chance, barely. And they hit pretty hard. Yikes. This may be out of our league. Right at the beginning. How far are we from a level? Oh, quite a ways. I want to see if we can find that guy's dog, though. Well, I'm going to beat this one up, and I'll just fast forward through it. There we go. Man, that was rough. And it only gave us 60 experience points. The other thing that gave us 60 experience points was the scorpion. But those died in like 2 hits. Alright, well, hopefully we don't run into any more of those. Large formation of rocks. This was not a natural occurrence. Oh. Ouch, the goo burns. Well, I thought his dog might be here, but I don't see a dog. We can kind of tell by these outlines, too, if there's something here or not. But this rock formation, I feel like we can blow it up. There's something cool that they did with this game, actually. Somewhat destructible environments. So in some cases you can actually blow stuff up to move it out of the way. And I guess enemies also have an armor class. You may have noticed when they have to run to meet with me, my chance of hitting them is a little bit higher. But when they attack me and then wait right next to me, the chance of hitting them is like 29% or something. Definitely gonna speed through that. Oh my god. That was insane. That was like 10 in a row where I missed or something. And yeah, this rock formation... A large pile of rocks. If you look closely, you can see the faces of little old men in the sides of the stones. A very large pile of rocks. They look dangerous just sitting there. And what are these? Totems? A pole with human skulls attached. Okay. You think these might be horned kangaroo bones, but you cannot be sure. They are too weathered to make a final determination. Horned kangaroo. That's a new enemy. Never heard of that one before. But yeah, apparently smoke is supposed to be right here. But we can't trigger the quest because Nagor doesn't even want to talk to us. Man. We're missing out once again. Because of our intelligence. It's nothing a little mentats can't fix. I guess you win some and you lose some. Because there are definitely a few unique things that you can do in this game with low intelligence. You've known Nagor since he was an infant and have always helped him when you could. I guess they're just kind of jealous of our status as the chosen one or something. Oh well. Yeah, getting money in this game is a little bit difficult at the beginning. But it's part of the challenge.
Ah, chosen. My garden is well. How is yours?
Ow.
May this be of no use.
Oh, okay. Got some more healing powder. Nice. And we can bring that to him and make more whenever we want. Alright. I'm pretty sure we've done everything we can here. Giant head statue over here. Can I examine this? There we go. Stone monument. Lucas. So there you are, chosen one. How goes the quest? Oh, good answer, dumb one. Now keep quiet while I practice. Okay. Oh well. It is kind of interesting that they name those other characters, but they don't put them here. I think that would be kind of cool if they put those other characters here. Narg and Mingen and Chitsa. Oh well. Ah, dull one. They say you are the chosen one. I must say the spirit of the founder works in strange ways. Unga. Have a safe journey, dull one, for our sake. Yeah. I'll try. Nothing for us here. And the bridge guard. Greetings, dull one. See bridge? You cross, you be careful. Bridge dangerous. You not want to fall, okay? Uh-huh. So I guess with some people we can maintain a conversation, but with others we can't. So yeah, that's our struggle. With that, we'll leave the village. See some nice canyon paintings over here. Some bones. Horn kangaroo. And with that, we leave Arroyo. Let's head on over to Klamath. Travel happens a little bit faster in this one, but not until we upgrade our outdoorsman skill. Oh cool. A tall and powerfully built warrior stands before you. His eyes blaze with hatred as he looks you over. So they cast out Kaga, and they deem you the chosen one? Ha! You think being the grandchild of the Vault Dweller makes you special? You think you are better than I, Kaga the Great? Uli? What? They picked you to be the chosen one? Oh my, they become desperate. Me no likey, you looky bad. Kaga won't even bother speaking to you further. Prepare to die at the hands of Kaga. Oh boy. Oh no. I hope we can beat him. Oh man, I didn't save. Yikes. Oh, he's already retreating? Maybe this will be easier than I thought. Famous last words, but I mean, you know. I've never been beaten before. We only hit him twice. Oh my god. I will dedicate myself to your destruction. Oh boy, I think he's gonna come back stronger. That's not good. And I don't remember... I think I killed him right away in my last playthrough. But my skills were a little bit different. Usually I focus on the melee and outdoorsman. But this time I wanted to give us a bit of an edge, so we have to do less grinding in the late game. Why do these guys have so many hit points? At least we're getting some pretty good crits. We're missing a lot, but we're getting some pretty good crits. Do not run. Bro, what are you doing? I'm trying to back him into the cliffside. Sucker. No, you. And what do they got? Just a knife and a knife. Wow, these guys were pathetic. So was Kaga. I just hit him twice and Alright, and we're here. New little town, Klamath. Let's put the weapon away, as we remember from the previous game. And look, there's one of Klamath's children. So in the other game there should have been children running around too, but for some reason I think I just patched it out or something. I remember in the UK version they complained because there were a lot of things missing. Meet Tor. I'm Tor. Can I help you with anything? You Tor. Hello Tor. I do have a few questions for you. Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor scared. Hep Tor? Well, as I said, they are nocturnal in their feeding habits. I'm sure could use some assistance when guarding the Brahmin. Would you kill any bugmen that you see near the Brahmin? Heptor Mumu. Yes, of course I'll help you fend off the predation of your family's Brahmin by these nefarious bugmen. Bugmen bad, no Heptor. I don't think I can help you with the bugmen just now, Tor, but I do wish you the very best luck with them. Tregu though? No, Tregu? Before we get into that, Tor, do you know of a trader that lives here in town? Tragu? Kramat? Ikbuden. A trader here in Klamath? Why yes, Vic trades in antiquities for the most part. He's not in town right now. I think he may be trading things at the den. That's south of here. Gru. Thanks so much, Tor. Now, what were you saying about your predators? Yeah, we'll help him. Mison helped Tor. I'll go with you to the pasture east of downtown. Oh, you have Tor, Mumu's field, points east of here. Now, yes? Smiles. Thanks for your assistance. I can really use your help. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, it's so simple. Little bug boy. Little scorp man. Easy. Tor like me, son. Tor thank. Bugman bad. No let bugman eat moo-moos. Thanks so much for helping me out. These bugmen gave me the creeping willies. I hope we can keep any Brahmin from being lost. Tor, I'm sure that they won't take your Brahmin if we're both here. What are these boys doing over here? You see two very similar looking men. They could be twins. Both are heavily muscled and have beetling brows. Okay, well, just in case we have to fight them. Hello there, I'm Chuck Dunton. Oogly man. Or Mison chosen one. Oogly Ann? Huh? You're just as dumb as that idiot Tor. That's good. We need a new freaking village idiot in town. We've just about used Tor up. Tor up? Hello there, tribal. I'm Chuck Dunton. Oogly man. Yeah, I guess they're both pretty ugly. Well, that's okay. We can see that there's a bunch of scorpions over here. And yikes. They did a number on the... Previously, that was Brahmin. Now it's just meat. Nice. Scorpion critically missed and took 4 hit points and was killed. That's the kind of stuff I love about these games. True D&D spirit. That Scorpion rolled a 1, for sure. The good thing about having a high luck stat is that it modifies all of your rolls. So there's always a chance that you're gonna critically hit, but even more so when your luck stat is high. And it nearly eliminates the chance of critically missing. Playing the game with a low luck level is really difficult too. There's always a chance, a very high chance, that you're just gonna critically miss, and I might have to censor that. Killed all of the rat scorpions, and those 2 boys ran away. What's over here? Oh, meat jerky. Nice. That's actually going to come in handy later, because there is a... What was I saying? Oh no, I forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, it's okay. Rat scorpions are dead. We helped Tor. We helped Tor. Bug's dead. Moo safe. Tor, thank you. And these guys are gone. So let's get out of here. Oh, but yeah, there's also a perk where it basically... Whoa, we gain 50 karma. Nice. What are we at? This is another thing that the patch put in. It gives your karma a little bit of a boost, actually. Right now we're just a wanderer. And anyways, there's a perk that gives your luck kind of a dip. It's the equivalent of having luck 1. And it basically makes you have accidents all the time, but it also makes everybody around you have accidents. So it's kind of an interesting one, but a dangerous one to play with. Gotta save all the time with that one. Okay, so anyways, this is Fallout 2. I'm gonna save right here. And I am so excited to be playing through this game again. I love this game so much, and I hope that I can convince anybody watching to love it too. And maybe get their hands on a copy, because honestly, we need more games like this. And the best way to tell developers that we like games like this is by buying them as they are. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Have a good day. Bye.